target. Hit by shot program, left-hander, opening the batting. Was out with the fitness. Seems to be fine. It's closing in on the 3,000 T20 career runs. Shumachaka can be an exclusive with the bat if he gets going. That's what people will be hoping for. I'm hoping to see him and also in the picture. Then this information on the side. It's pretty important there. Right away, it's going to be the skipper. Radiation from Chittagong challenges to open the game. And the Twitter made a quick plus 45 the other day. When he followed that also in the 61 and the maximum. Let's take that one. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll start the proceeding for Chittagong challenges. They will need to ensure that these things in control. That's a long one, and he will wicket the two boundary riders. Lovely delivery, just a bit of a trip. Good start from Andy and his son. Good afternoon, Khulna. Very good afternoon to you, everybody, and to everyone else. Many of my great start from him, going away from the right-handed batsman, Spiceman, with the season back. Got a good start in the tournament, 45 and 23 against Minister Papa. Then, full of the offside, well played, a little steamer there, a little jack, definitely saving the boundary. And then he was retired hard. Took a blow of Rizal Raja. The good bouncer, unfortunate, but thankfully, he's back at it, the cycling. Took it off and straight away went to the hospital to take precautionary measures, and he was fine actually. And you see it, so to see him back there in the middle. Strong lad, very strong lad. And for Khulna Tigers, he's a very important player. Right, Shumachaka is on strike. Playing his very first match this season. So it'll probably take a little bit of time, which is fair enough. Why not acquire very 7.33 as long as he can get his eye in the middle and definitely convert, and with those big blows the way to start, just match the victory for singles. It's about partnership also. Once you do get a good look at what the bowler is trying to do and get into the face of the surface, then things will get easy for the batters. Let's play a big shot on the pitcher. You have to give anything away, ladies and gentlemen. You're right on the money. Was a bit expensive in the last encounter versus the event. Khulna Tigers 42 runs, but took 2 wickets left. Oh, so going for the big shot and letting it all together. That's the over to Khulna.
ন্যাচারাল ফর্মুলা যার বরফ হোক কিংবা ঘাম, এটি তোমার চুলে দেয় 24 ঘন্টা পর্যন্ত শাইন। চুল সামলাবো, শাইনা করবো। ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনে রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাই বিপিএল থেকে রিচার্জ হয়ে যায় খুব সহজে, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
well inside. It's not a problem. He's absolutely fine. The Bpl 100% decision show is not out. Right. Shariful Islam played a decent part with the bat. Remember that he came in at number 10 and picked up 12 in just 6 deliveries. Really good contribution, but what he needs to do even better is with the ball. That's the last ball of the first over. Going for a big shot, not connecting. Excellent over from the skipper. A bit of a chat with Afif Hussain. Shariful Islam has also been good with the ball. He started without taking a wicket, none for 29, but then he picked up 4 for 34 and 2 for 29 in the next 2 matches. Right, got a left-hander, and it is one of his pickup shots which has found the man in the day. Very first delivery from Shariful Islam gets the wicket. They're already dancing.
Well, looked to be a good shot. Was up there, but the fielder was placed for it as well in square leg. Went for it. Shariful over the wicket, good length, and his bat, he lost the grip. It turned, couldn't middle it. Benny Howell with a good catch at square leg, and the hips are moving. They definitely don't lie, they're dancing. And that's the first wicket for Premier Bank Khulna Tigers. Show modified for 1. They've lost their first wicket at the run of 2.
বলে ফেলতে শোনা কে সে টল ডার্ক হ্যান্ডসাম রে এই রে টল ডার্ক আর হ্যান্ডসাম রিয়েল চকলেটের এক্সট্রা থিক কোটিং এর রোবাস্টো শেষই হতে চায় না
হাউসওয়াইফ নয় বল হোম মেকার এতটুকু একটা কথা নিয়ে এতটুকুতেই শুরু হয় শুরুতেই শেষ করতে হয় নে মুখটা মোচ অশুদ্ধতার বিরুদ্ধে একদিন দূরে ছাড় আয়েশা নাকি আরাম প্রিয় মিরন জাজ একসাথে খাবার হাজে 30 মিনিটে ফুড প্যান্ডা
Tender Ronnie Talibdar walks in. 82 matches. Decent strike rate, 125. First inning was a match-winning knock, which was against Minister Dhaka when he picked up 61. Slip in place. That's well bowled and well played also. Number of times you've seen Shumbo Shakar scoring runs in that area, and also don't forget that if he does not connect it, he finds himself into trouble, and that's exactly what happened. I thought it was too early for him to pick up that shot, because it was the very first delivery that he has faced from Shariful Islam, and he tried to heave it out of the ground, only finding Benny Howell taking a smart catch in the deep. Short put away, 4. What a start this is for Ronnie Talibdar.
Oh yes, definitely a shot of a man in form. You gotta keep your dances in check. Ronnie Talibdar is here and very well put away. Was short, wide, played it late and off the middle of the bat.
He gets so much time. and plays it beautifully, finding the gap. Once you find the gap, there's no stopping. Lightning quick outfield here. Chittagong. You cannot afford to give any width to the batters. Better, much straighter. Guiding it towards the third man area for a single.
You've mentioned how he played a match-winning knock. Ronnie Talukdar 61 of 42, Fletcher got 45 of 23. These two, well, got a 72-run partnership together in that match against the Minister Dhaka. 5 of this over, a wicket as well. But these two need to get their eyes in the middle and get off a good partnership.
Yeah, we'll have to wait to see how he goes about his job with the bat, because he did take a blow in the previous match of the bowling of Rizal Rahman Raja. It was nasty, wasn't it? Taking the eyes of the ball, because the ball started to follow him. Looks okay, looks fit. Eager to be in the middle, eager to score a few runs for his team. At the non-striker end, he just picked up a single. 6 already in this over, and a wicket. Onto the leg. 8 for 1.
বছর পর আবার স্কুলে যাওয়া শুরু করেছে, কিন্তু নতুন এই করোনা ভাইরাসের প্রকোপ বাড়াতে স্কুল আবার বন্ধ হয়ে গেল। এভাবে আর কতদিন?
শিশুদের স্কুলে ফিরতে সাহায্য করা এখন আমাদের হাতে। ভ্যাকসিন নিয়ে,
মাস্ক পরুন
এবং লাইফ বয় বা যে কোনো সাবান দিয়ে হাত ধুয়ে। বুঝছি স্যার, একদম ক্লিয়ার। সেরা আর বিশ্ব সেরার মধ্যে অনেক তফাৎ। সত্যই বাংলাদেশ অনেক আগায় গেছে। GPH 12 ভীম স্মার্ট লিকুইড দেয় একদম ঝকঝকে থালা বাসন। আর কেন হোক
8 for 1 after the end of the second over, and we've seen now the third bowler being introduced. Only 1 over from Mahdi Hassan, so it's going to be Nasum Ahmed. Very economical and a dangerous one too. Can't take him lightly. He's bowled beautifully. He starts well on the stumps, but there is so much open spaces in front of the square on the onside that it's easy single.
Nicely tucked away. The ideal thing to do, rotating the strike here. Khulna Tigers batsman. This is the last delivery of the last over. Good appeal, huge seem to be going outside the leg. Umpire not at all interested in that. Ronnie Talukdar 5 of 4.
Yeah, you can't afford to bowl short because it's easy pickings. You can easily just tuck it away. Singles are available. Pitching after the stump. The last delivery from Shariqul Islam to Ronnie Talukdar. Yep, sliding on the leg side. Yeah, not talking about Nasum Ahmed. The figures of 3 for 9 and also 2 for 42. Been very good. Very economical. Creates the pressure by bowling dot delivery. Making room and cutting it. And cutting it nicely and handsomely to the boundary. Lovely shot from Spiceman.
Oh, that's sublime. That's very sublime from Andre Fletcher. Moving the first front foot away and then cutting it and then piercing the field in between the short third man and the point fielder. Gets a good boundary. It's a good start from him.
He forced the Nasum to bowl short because he moved. Again moving. And he waxed it away. No fielder there. A couple of bounces to the bench. Back-to-back boundary for Andre Fletcher.
Making it difficult for Nasum Ahmed, isn't he? But using his feet, some shimmy, moving away from the wicket. Nasum following him and this time going with the trajectory of the ball. Flicked away. Oh, that's some impact. Hit hard.
Good single, good cricket. Definitely getting in some sort of momentum, especially in this over. Starting with a couple of singles and then back to the boundary. Just releases the pressure. 11 already in this over. Gets Ronnie Talukdar on the strike. They need to play smart cricket because you don't want to take any unnecessary risk at this stage of the game. Good. Very good from Ronnie Talukdar. Good thinking. Single to finish the over. 12 in that over. 20 for 1.
পেয়েছিস? ম্যাম কি জিজ্ঞেস করবো? কি জিজ্ঞেস করবে? আপনার উজ্জ্বলতার ক্রিম না, আমার উজ্জ্বলতার রহস্য নতুন লাক্স জ্যাসমিন আর ভিটামিন ই সহ নতুন লাক্স, যা দেয় মখমলি উজ্জ্বলতা। কাউকে বলো না আমার উজ্জ্বলতার রহস্য নতুন লাক্স। ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনে রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি ম্যাজিক অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
Shuriful Islam joining Nazmul Islam from Select Sunriser at the top of the table for most wickets in the Bangladesh BPL 2022. Still early days, the second round. Only the ninth match of the tournament. Rizal Rahman Raja is back in the attack, and he's the one who pulled the delivery to Andrew Fletcher in the last match. Right. He's got some decent pace, and he's not a very tall lad, but he can extract some serious pace. Inside part of the bat for a single.
It was match 6 you're talking about. That delivery to Andre Fletcher. Bowled well, Raja Rahman Raja in that match. Went for 20 runs only, took 2 wickets, 4 overs, and just as we were seeing the top wicket takers just in the second phase though. This is the blow. Unintentional, of course. Good bouncer, well directed, went for the pull, and well, thankfully he's back on track and facing Raja at the moment.
I thought he was going to test him with a short pitch delivery straight on. Must be at the back of his mind whether Raja Rahman Raja will try to test him with short one. I spoke about his not being very tall, but he does work out quite a lot in the gym. I came across Raja Rahman Raja in the gym yesterday, and he was really working out on for his abs, legs, back muscles, doing a lot of planks. He was at it, and he's super fit. I can tell you that. Extremely fit. Oh, he's trying to make some room. He's trying to cut. It's a slower delivery. Gets the inside edge. Very lucky indeed that it did not go on to hit the stumps. Again, shimmy down the wicket. Oh!
Yes, I saw him coming down the wicket and straight away rolling the fingers. Very well bowled. Well adjusted by Fletcher at the end. Good bowling. That's very good bowling from the youngster. Rahman Raja.
You need to develop those skills, change of pace in your repertoire. You've seen in this tournament where they have used this change of pace over and over again because batters are looking to play big shots. That's a lovely shot, right? Off the ground. You can see it at the back. Beautiful, isn't it?
Amazing city of Chittagong. Looks great as well.
Cracking shot is pitched up. And he says, thank you very much. I'll put you through the covers for the boundary.
Well, the bowlers are taking the pace off this time. He gets some velocity down the wicket, going to the pitch of the ball, and what a cover drive from Fletcher, the Spiceman, for a boundary.
Again, down the wicket. Every time he's faced up to a bowler, he's done something differently. 25 for 1.
নতুন ক্লোজার কোনায় পরিষ্কার করে 99% পর্যন্ত জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা দেয়, তোমাকে দেয় সতেজ কনফিডেন্স। নতুন ক্লোজার ট্রিপল ফ্রেশ ফর্মুলা।
স্পেশাল মানুষদের জন্য মজাদার ম্যাজিক মাসালা ফ্লেভারে মিস্টার নুডলস, স্বাদ দাও ভালোবাসার।
এক্সপিরিয়েন্স করুন মেরিল মিল্ক বার। 150 গ্রাম মেরিল মিল্ক সোপ বারের সাথে 25 গ্রাম মিল্ক সোপ বার ফ্রি। এখন দুধ দিয়ে গোসল হোক প্রতিদিন।
After that, this field allows the batsman to take a single. Not good from the fielder, just releasing the pressure. Gets under Fletcher on strike. He's looking to do something different here. Every time the bowler has come on to bowl, he's gone down the wicket, exposing its stumps. The ball very straight back to the bowler.
They're making the bowlers think, trying different things. You can slow down the pace, have variations. You can try different things as well. Again, making room, hits it down the ground, up in the air. One bounce to the fielder will get a single.
Yeah, a lot of work been done in the stadium here in Chittagong. They've installed new seats, brand new seats. And it just gives a beautiful look to the stadium, doesn't it? It's all about colors. And a lot of hard work to ensure that they finish the work before the Bangabandhu Bpl 2020 starts here. So really good work from Bangladesh Cricket Board to install those brand new seats. And have a look at that shot. It was touch shot and it's cut away to the boundary. What a lovely shot that is from Andrew Fletcher.
Again, making room for himself. Nicely cut away. Well timed. Finds the gap. Works the arm ball. Followed the batsman. And it will definitely improve his strike rate against spinners, which is
nearly straight into the hand. Just dying down. He's not happy. Neither is the bowler. After the 5th over, it's 32 for 1.
রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনে রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
আয়েশা নাকি আরাম প্রিয় নিরন জাজ একসাথে খাবার হাজির 30 মিনিটে ফুড প্যান্ডা।
চপস্টিক কেন? কারণ এই টেস্ট মেকারে টেস্টিং সল্ট নেই, আর মজা দেখতেই তো পাচ্ছেন।
টেস্টিং সল্ট মুক্ত দারুণ স্বাদের চপস্টিক ইনস্ট্যান্ট নুডলস। কাঁচা আমের স্বাদে ফুড গ্যারান্টি।
Well, the hit of Shoma Sharkar very early, but after that, good partnership of 30 runs between Andhra Fletcher and Ronnie Taluga. Put them in a position of strength. They're going at 6.4 runs per over with 1 over of the power play still remaining. Then undecided on who's going to bowl the next over. It's going back to Shariful, I think. Shariful will be looking to just try and break this partnership, but Ronnie Talukdar has looked comfortable. Gives him the charge. What do you think of that shot, Eddie?
Firstly, hello, Shamin, for the first time today. We've seen a lot of this. Trying to come down, trying to create shots, trying to take the game to the bowler, trying to put him off his line, trying to get the bowler to perhaps go into those areas where you can flourish the spice man.
And he's done exceedingly well in catching the eye of the bowlers on every occasion. You saw that compilation showing you that he's out to be enterprising, he's out to just give that doubt in the minds of the bowler as to where he's going to take the attack from, moving all over the place. But just looking at that, you'd feel that unless you're pretty much supremely confident of your abilities, it's not easy when you're moving around to keep your balance. Even getting the ball in the right part of the bat has been exemplary from him. Is that more orthodox?
Remember, the game is always evolving. Throw comes in from the deep. I think you've made his gone. The game is always revolving and evolving. And so the batsmen always need to be staying ahead of the game, and so do the bowlers and the fielders, and trying various things. So what you saw there was perhaps Andre Fletcher more trying to get into the head of the bowler and not necessarily trying to be technically correct or trying to be as balanced as he needs to be. It's more an area of trying to off-put the bowler and allow the bowler maybe to bowl into your areas. If he does follow you and you're able to execute, it's a bonus.
That's hit with a lot of power. Well, what can you say about a ball that is hit straight as an arrow?
Well, it's then it came up the umpire. That's how straight it was. Ronnie sees it early, comes down the wicket, and there, umpire takes a duck. Shot efficiency up to 80%. Oh, I've seen umpires. Oh, that's a bit. I thought he's done well to get down.
He sure has. He's got the right reflexes. He's keeping his eyes on the ball. Wow, that came at him like a bullet. Had to duck down quickly. Now he's trying to be cheeky. He does that just at the last moment, thinking more of a scoop initially, and then just squirts it away.
He saw fine leg really fine. Really was fine. He's just thinking there's a lot of space there. There's a gap there where I can use the pace of the ball and maybe take it down there and pick up a boundary. There's a ball to go in the power play. It's relatively been quiet. A quiet run rate. Nothing to be concerned about at this stage.
A similar kind of stage there, 46-for-1, the other team. He gives them the charge, gets quite a bit of bat on it, and also finds the area which is unprotected at this point in time. And 4 more runs to finish the power play. 43-for-1.
মা সন্তানের সম্পর্কের মতোই বিশুদ্ধ ত্বকের সাথে ভ্যাসলিনের সম্পর্ক। দেশের একমাত্র 100% পিওর ভ্যাসলিন পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি ত্বককে শীতের শুষ্কতা থেকে সুরক্ষিত রাখে। 100% পিওর ভ্যাসলিন পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি ত্বকের যত্ন মায়ের স্পর্শের মতোই বিশুদ্ধ। আসছো তোমাকে গোলাপের ভালোবাসা। তুমি শুধুই আমার, তুমি শুধুই আমার।
পাইছি
কোথায়?
এই প্রথম বাটারস্কচ ফ্লেভারড বিস্কিটের পোলার বাটারস্কচ আইসক্রিম কোন ভালো করতেই পারে মন ভাই কিন্তু খারাপ না।
And from the last over in the power play, and the next space signal there by Masudur Rahman. That's almost he made it all at par. Power play, which is 46 for 1.
Yeah, we're talking about how the use of the feet, dynamism of the batsmen, and how good they were, especially Andre Fletcher. And it speaks into perhaps what I was saying a short while ago about, there you go, use of the feet, create a different hitting zone. Scores are picked up and also present another scoring option. You can see those two men up. Interesting enough that these two against spin strike rates this BPL. Versus spin, Andre Fletcher 100. Well, that'll get it up there. That'll improve his strike rate. It goes flat as Andre Fletcher. 6 of the best. Brings up 50.
Yeah, and what a way to get to the 50. Top shot. Just the way slashed into it. Targeted car corner. And we're talking about balance and the point of impact and getting the meaty part of the bat. That is a brilliant shot.
68 yards that direction. Is the shortest part of the ground.
Oh, just pretty much slightly thought of a run. But they're scurried back.
Talking about these two batters and their strike rates against spin. It looks as if they're doing quicker through the air, the outside edge. Ronnie Taluga striking at 131, Andre Fletcher striking at 100. Have to get the dive out. Better throw, more well-directed throw. Maybe we've had more question marks.
It's a period of time when, with the 7 runs already on board, he doesn't really have to chance his arm or take any risks. Playing more orthodox like that to the merit or demerit of the ball. Slashing it square for a single. It's just the way these two have built up this partnership. Tells you the trust they have in the wicket. It also tells you about the shots that got the Chittagong batters out. And shots that could have been avoided. 51 with the Chittagong team at this point in time. After 7 overs, Khulna are 51 for 1.
এখন লাইফ বয় শুধু ভাইরাসের বিরুদ্ধে সুরক্ষাই না, সাথে দেবে 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ ফ্রি। প্রতিটি প্যাকের সাথে পাবেন রবি হেলথ প্লাসের সহযোগিতায় 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ একদম ফ্রি। একদম মিসড কল দিন এই নম্বরে। করোনা থেকে সুরক্ষা আর ফ্রিতে ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ শুধু লাইফ বয়।
এক্সপেরিয়েন্স করুন মিল্ক বার 150 গ্রাম মেলের মিল্ক সোপ বারের সাথে 25 গ্রাম মিল্ক সোপ বার ফ্রি। এখন দুধ দিয়ে গোসল হোক প্রতিদিন।
সন্তানের সুস্থতার জন্য বসুন্ধরা ডায়ার ব্যান্ড, ওর ভালোর জন্য।
So a position of 60 for 1. Chittagong challengers were looking at even not getting those 143, except for a big over, took them to 143.
It's always quite exciting. Saka, one of his favorite shots, to lift it over the infield. I tell you what, there's some dances going around, and there's some width. And he's been in good form. It's good to have Andre Fletcher back, and he's been on the move, and really creating shots and also being quite effective in picking up boundaries. And so quite a lucrative power play for the Tigers.
52 for 1. Khulna will be feeling that they've got that foundation that's been required without losing wickets. 50 of 37 balls between these two. Andre Fletcher has looked much more the aggressive of the two, but Ronnie Taluga is pretty good with the bat. Now, as I say, there's an appeal, and up goes the finger. It's the man, Nasr Mohammed. Gets the breakthrough. They're going to think of ADRS.
Yep, ADRS. He went up straight away, and generally when batters do that, they feel as if they've got back involved here. So we're going to have a look at whether it's a legal delivery, and that is illegal. Wow, behind the line. No issues there. What the third umpire visually can see from these images, if there's anything that is conclusive that he's got back onto that or he hasn't, he'll then either stay with the on-field decision or change it. Looks like there's an inside edge there.
Yeah, I feel so too. Because the field was there, but umpire might just change his mind. Look at this angle. The direction of just seems to change point of impact to the bat and thuds onto the thighs.
It's all about, as you say, the impact. And you can see that the ball changes its whole direction, and it's visual. And the front arm there gives you a really good view of everything. And so there you'll have to overturn his decision. Good review.
Yes, even the alternate review system works and gives you the right. So a good one taken.
Yeah, but again, take it back. Straight away after the decision was made, he went up. Gave you an indication how positive he was that he got back on that.